When is the Fed going to be forced to raise rates to protect the dollar? Good evening, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Silver Dad Knows. Remember, always live with no edits. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button now, as you're going to love what I'm about to say. Guys, I am showing, literally my favorite coins. When I was ranking my top 5, I am showing 2 pieces right here, which are in my top 5. I'm going to begin with my utmost favorite silver piece. So as you can see right here, this is a Mexican Silver Libertad. And of course, these are amongst the world's major silver bullion coins from the Mexican mint. Silver Libertads were introduced in 1982 and include a total of 3 different versions. The mint has long offered the bullion coin and proof version dating back to the 1980s. In the early 2000s, the Mexican mint introduced a proof-like version of the Silver Libertad, available only in a 1 kilogram weight. So very interesting. Mexican Libertads hold the distinction of being the first ever silver bullion coin introduced for investors and became the first annual issue silver bullion piece when it was released in 1982. I mean, just stunning. These are just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. These coins are celebrated for their stunning designs that showcase symbols of Mexican heritage, such as the winged victory and the angel of independence. They are considered premium coins due to their high quality production, intricate designs, and limited mintage. I'm still finding these as low as $42 with free shipping, and that is just an all-time steal. All-time steal. And I mean, you look at that. If you didn't really know the backstory, you might interpret these coins as Romanesque, Italian. You see them and they're just glorious. But yes, that is my favorite coin. I know it's not American, but that is my favorite silver piece. And if I could have it my way, I would have 1,000 of them or more. Real quick, guys, before I continue, I want to give a quick shout out, and this is to R Right 2002, and this is a comment from last night. Good video, Silver Dad. I'm glad to hear that you put out there that you're Christian. I look for silver all the time, and I was able to get 64 Kennedy with token. At the current price of silver, it was a good deal. God bless, and God bless America. Awesome comment right there from R Right 2002. And yes, of course, you see my description, lover of God, lover of silver, lover of freedom. Yes, of course, I'm going to share personal opinions. I'm not here to placate an audience. If you like what I'm saying, great. If you don't have to listen to what I'm saying. But that's how I've come about this show. I'm a genuine person. And I want to speak truth, and I want to speak what's going on in our current economy because, like yourself, I myself am being affected. When is the Fed going to be forced to raise rates to protect the dollar? At the current pace of movement of gold and silver moving out of the Western markets, we've got a financial system which has gotten larger and larger, which is outstripping the growth in debt, the growth in the system. The system is far outstripping growth and availability of gold and silver. That's why prices have increased. America still leads the Western world, but when you take a step back and look at all the events happening all at once, you realize it is the end of an empire. If you look at all the constitutional roots of our republic, because remember, we were founded on a constitutional republic, in comparison to what we have now, you'd be horrified. If we gave our founding fathers a tour of our current headlines and the current state of affairs in our government and financial world, they would not recognize this country. America is already insolvent and has no plans on regaining solvency. The world interest in our debt is falling, and when it falls, all the benefits the U.S. has had because of our dollar dominance is going to go away. It's going to go away for us and our allies. We're already fighting with a debased currency against the rest of the world, all while our manufacturing base has reduced since we're dependent on China, Mexico, Germany. That's just to name a few. To grow ourselves out organically out of this dire situation is not possible. It's not possible the way it was post-World War II. Post-World War II, we were a manufacturing nation. We were in the process of becoming the dominant currency. We had massive gold reserves, about 27,000 tons, which we don't have anymore. Some people back then, well, I'm not even going to say some, most people, yeah, sure. People back then, they didn't have degrees, but they were producing in jobs, making stuff. More people lived out in the country and grew their own food. When you consider these factors, at the exact same time, the dollar loses its dominance. The West is losing its cultural and political influence. We're entering a new America where the standard of living doesn't exist anymore for lots of Americans. The only way to make it up for that is to have stored and purchased your money, such as gold and silver, and specific cryptocurrencies. Not all cryptocurrencies, but those that will be worthwhile. There are going to be cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum. They will create life-changing wealth, and they've already created life-changing wealth for people that I know personally. Guys, just to not take away from right here, this is a classic Britannia right here, 2022. These Britannias shine with purity and quality, making them a coveted addition to any precious metal collection or investment portfolio. They're renowned for their exquisite design. These Britannias, of course, they feature Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, capturing her iconic profile with remarkable detail. The reverse showcases, of course, Britannia, the embodiment of British resilience and strength, standing against a backdrop of waves, symbolizing the nation's maritime heritage. Security features are excellent, and I mean excellent, on these Britannias. As you can see right here, see how it's got that nice shine right there? I mean, wow, look at that, how it reflects. They have just excellent security features, and they ensure authenticity and guard against counterfeiting. The Britannia incorporates advanced security features such as a radial line on the reverse and a micro-engraved mark, which you're seeing right there. That's the micro-engraved mark, offering peace of mind to collectors and investors alike, of course. They do have a limited annual mintage. Each silver Britannia becomes a rare and sought-after treasure, enhancing its value over time and adding allure to any collection. They're also, of course, IRA eligible, approved for inclusion in individual retirement accounts, which, of course, IRA. The Britannia offers investors a tax-efficient way to diversify their retirement savings with precious metals. So if you're a beginner in this, these are two coins right here you have to be getting your hands on at the right price, of course. You can get the Libertads for as low as $42, $43 with free shipping in very, very good condition, as you see right here. You can get these Britannias for, I want to say, $34, $35, $36 with free shipping. Still excellent. Real quick, guys, just to end this evening, I want to give a final shout out. And this is going to Silver Sleuth 007, a comment from actually this afternoon, just a little while ago. I started stacking long ago, thinking that the fiat was going to collapse someday. Time flies and stack grows, and I feel the same way. I've 5.5 years to go until my strategy of being concerned about what my stack is worth at age 70. Unless some catastrophic event like a collapse of the FRN occurs before then. In the meantime, I stay connected to the hobby by watching videos like yours. Thank you for sharing. Man, so thankful for your comment. That's Silver Sleuth 007. And yeah, you know, regardless, something might not happen, but you're stacking gold, you're stacking silver, you're stacking. It's going to play great benefits for your livelihood in the future. You know, it is going to advance you more than it will the majority of people, because the majority of people are not hedging themselves against this storm. But folks, Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Silver Dad Knows. As always, God bless you. I'm going to pick this sucker up right here so you can see it. Nice 1902 barber quarter. Remember, God bless you, God bless your household, and God bless America.